Welcome back, my dark beings, to the Dark Void, ruled by me, 951. And today we're back to another random reaction, and we're gonna be watching the Dark Mechanicum explained by an Australian. We'll have 40k lore. If you're not familiar with the 40k lore, well, it's a grim dark future of the 41st or 2nd millennium, where there's only I'm gonna say it once, war. So yeah, just to let you know, there's no good guys. There's only bad guys here. Just to let you know this now. I didn't know that beforehand. Now I'll let you know why. But yeah, we're gonna be watching this, and this is called the Dark Mechanicum. This is by Majorkill. So I will leave a link to down below for you to look it up without my beautiful voice. And just to let you know, this is the first time I watched this video. I did watch this video a year ago, but I want to react to it with you guys to let you know that. Well, I'll explain it. In the video, I'll explain it at the end. But yeah, just wait. The Dark Mechanicum. If you don't know who they are, they're basically the darker version of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Yes, I know, darker version. How is that possible in the world of the 40k? Trust me, when there's something called chaos, the chaos and then the warp, and depending on what you think, the ones who are not against chaos are the goody two shoes. The chaos guys, the chaos demons are the villains in the 40k. All right, it's a hard explanation, but yeah. But either way, before I begin, I'm gonna let you know this now. I had no idea what the 40k universe is. I think I explained this before in one of my other videos, but that's incorrect summary. I didn't know that there was no bad guys in the 40k universe. I thought there were some good guys. Heck, I thought the Imperium were the good guys until I watched a content creator playing Battle Sector 2 years ago, saying that there is no good guys in it. There's only bad guys, and the only thing, and you just need to choose which bad guy you want to be. Yeah, I was still noob. 2 years ago, I was a noob. In fact, and just to let you know, I did not know the Battle Sector was announced, so I didn't know if that existed. So before that, a year before that, I did not know what 40k was. I did know bits and pieces. I mostly knew about Warhammer Fantasy. And even then, and just to let you know, when was Warhammer 3 come out? What if Warhammer Fantasy 3 come out? No, all I know is that Warhammer Fantasy 3, that is when I started seeing Warhammer 40k starting to pop up more frequently in my feeds. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, exactly. That's about right. I did not start looking into 40k until Warhammer Fantasy came out. Actually, before that, I think a year before it was announced, I only had bits and pieces of 40k. So yeah, that's how. So just go to Warhammer just go a year before Warhammer Fantasy, and that's when I started. I can't remember the date. I can't remember because, yeah, like I said, I'm still noob. I'm still noobish, but I do know the factions now at this point. Man, I didn't know that. I seriously can't believe I didn't know before Hammer. I played Space Marine 1 for Pete's sakes. But either way, back on topic. Before I continue, a warning. Majorkill does start talking about things, and let's just say he says things that may not be suitable for all audiences. Just to let you know. Alright? I'm letting you guys know right now. At this point, the warning is sufficient because I literally had an explanation, and this is your warning to let you know you had enough time to leave. I'm letting you right now. You can leave right now. Because once it starts, that's in your guys' and gals' heads. Alright? But like I said before I begin, just to let you know, I did choose a faction. It was Nurgle. But that was back before I found out the Adeptus Mechanicus. And you guys, I'm going to let you know this now. Have you ever had those moments when you have that calling? Now, I know I'm ranting here. But have you ever had those moments you have those callings? Like for some reason somebody's calling out to you and you just don't know what? That is when the Mechanicus happened. You just have that pull for some reason. That's what I felt. And right now, I'm trying to see if the Dark Mechanicum well, actually, I have been doing that. I've heard of the Dark Mechanicum, and I'm getting into that same thing in the calling. Especially since I decided when Vashdor, the Archfane, appeared, Vashdor's going to be the one I'm going to be following. And I'm waiting for the Dark Mechanicum to side with Vashdor, because so far I think Perturabo and the Iron Legion may be siding with Vashdor. I don't know. Currently Vashdor's in the Prime Nexus, and hopefully he does gain Necron units. And Necron units, like machine Necron units. Seriously, I want to see him get that. I seriously want to see Vashtor get some Necro units, get Perturabo and the Adeptus Mechanicus on his side. I need to see, the Dark Mechanicum on his side. I need to see that. I need to see, come on, make it happen. I want to see Vashtor get some stuff. But either way, back on topic, yes. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. Sorry, I'm too excited. I haven't talked about the Dark Mechanicum in a while. Sorry, warning, you had enough. Alright, let's begin. Let's see what the Dark Mechanicum has to offer. And this will be nice to see this again. Alright, let's begin.
G'day guys.
Sorry for the lag, please PC.
40k, it's generally pretty easy to see who are the good guys and who are the bad guys. Spikes, horns,
which are cool.
Hygiene,
spikes are good.
Bad.
And horns.
Blue or clean indicates good, just as a general rule of thumb. However, this line between identifying good and bad is blurry when we compare the good Mechanicus with the bad Dark Mechanicum. To help distinguish between the two, just remember that the faction that lobotomizes innocent people to turn them into cyborg slaves while working their lower class to death in appalling conditions are the good Mechanicus. The faction that wanted freedom from a tyrannical overlord who took away their sovereignty by lying are the evil Dark Mechanicum. Puh. See, really easy. Those Dark Mechanicum.
It's weird.
Disgrace.
It's weird.
How the
hey.
Legions still have knights, titans, and armor, despite how disorganized they always are. The Dark Mechanicum is the answer. Before we get started,
this is before I think
the latest major mini I released last week, the King Orc. Like a hooker at a Viagra test.
This is before Vashtor I think was announced.
And a lot of you guys
and we both if you don't know who Vashtor is, I'll explain at the end of the video.
There will be 100 of the true scale King Orcs. However, as of today, you can now pick up the significantly smaller King Orc at a fraction of the cost. The new King Orc is about
this is a year ago, right?
So it would be a great proxy for an especially large war boss. Available for the store now. It's been great to see people get the major minis painted and sent to me for the $10,000 painting competition. Max, with his awesome take on the Shark Daddy, giving him a new bony tribal appearance. Sio, who converted his Terminator Lord into a corny boy, even giving him his own warband. Brad, with his simple yet clean Night Lord scheme. Aaron, with his Lord of the Night Night Lord scheme. Remember guys, finishing the bases and taking a good photo is just as important as a good paint job. Today we'll go over the lore of the Dark Mechanicum and the Schism of Mars, detailing why about half of the Mechanicum broke away from the Emperor's realm, what happened when they did, and what they're currently up to. Let's get into it.
Alright, we got an ad. Thank goodness. Now we can proceed smoothly.
The cutesy Zero Ethics toaster fucker Mechanicus that we all know and love today is quite different from the Great Crusade and Horus Heresy era Mechanicum.
Like I said,
they
had a calling for them.
Of the Imperium rather than an ally and vassal that it used to be. The Mechanicum of Mars had existed for thousands of years before the Emperor swooped in and yoinked their sovereignty using a magic trick. They were proud people, technologically advanced, and one of the few pockets of humanity that were able to overcome and triumph over the age of strife. They had
there was a lot.
Knights, Skitarii, and battle robots for centuries before the Emperor came. The point I'm trying to make is that they stood on their own 2 feet.
For the time being.
8 feet, depending on how hard they were cosplaying as their favorite Bionicle. When the Emperor came to them, he needed their forges to build his weapons, vehicles, ships, and
seriously,
else.
They're the ones that built everything.
Just going to give some random dude all their shit, no matter how beautiful they may be. Hence, when the Emperor came, he fixed the machine Jesus style, and more or less convinced most of Mars that he was the Omnissiah, a mythical avatar of their machine god who was promised to one day come and lead Mars into a new golden age. With him now appearing as their Jesus,
there's actually a lore to that one as well.
Conquest. However, there were some that believed him to be a liar, a powerful psycho who had tricked Mars into thinking he was their chosen one. They didn't speak of this out loud, as the other Martians would have destroyed them as a heretic, or the Emperor would have crushed them with his armies, but that resentment was still there. A good question people ask, was the Emperor actually the Omnissiah, or did he just lie out of his ass? Well, you could say both. Mars gained its technological supremacy due to the fact that the Emperor knocked out and buried a fuck-off massive shard of the Void Dragon, the Catan god of technology, under Mars. Then the Void Dragon's dream saturated the planet and made the people more intelligent. So technically, the Void Dragon is the Omnissiah, with the Emperor just knowing how to take credit because he set the whole thing up. However, if you are the one that used the Void Dragon as a tool, you have created the cult Mechanicum. So would you not be the Omnissiah?
That kind of thing is weird.
However, regardless of the technicalities, the unfaithful Martians had a point. The Emperor was lying in some capacity in order to use the Martian forges. These resentful Martians, which included the leader of Mars, the fabricated General Kelborg Hull, bided their time.
Yeah, waiting for him to return.
In rebellion. However, when Horus Lupercal, the War Master, drank the Chaos Kool-Aid...
Here we go, here we go. Here we
Mars
go.
officially declared for Horus. Yes, that's right. The Mechanicum joined the traitors' side, making it once again a bit of a head scratcher how the traitors lost.
For the Traitor Legion.
Away from the Emperor just because of the Great Lie of Mars, as it's called. Horus offered the Fabricated General a number of things. Firstly, Mars would truly regain its sovereignty. All Imperial forces would leave Forge Worlds alone to their own devices. Secondly, Horus gave the Fabricated General 2 extremely valuable STC shards. For context, the Mechanicum would and has blown up Imperial worlds if it meant getting one of these. And even once
yeah,
2
they're
guardsmen
rare.
an entire world to say thank you for finding them a low-level STC shard that taught them how to make sharper knives. Thirdly, Horus would remove all restrictions on experiments and technology.
This is where
meaning
it's
they could
good.
fuck around with the stuff that the Emperor had explicitly banned, like AI. This
yeah.
card is important as it is one of the defining features of the Dark Mechanicum. And finally,
Unrestriction.
the access code to a secret vault that was full of extremely no-no banned technology that the Emperor had sealed forever. You know, shit is evil and powerful when it gets sealed away instead of destroyed.
Oh yeah.
With this generous offer combined with the Fabricated General's own resentment towards the Emperor,
The style here.
Mechanicum joined Horus' cause. This
The
obviously
true
didn't go over super
Mechanicus.
well with many of the Martians who believe the Emperor as the Omnissiah.
Boo.
Although Mars officially declared for Horus, about half of the Martians rebelled, aiding the Imperium and waging vicious wars on the surface of Mars. Enough Martians were able to get to Terra that they were able to create an entirely new and advanced Astartes battle plate in time for the siege of Terra.
That's pretty cool.
Mechanicum were a massive
But still.
asset to the traders, directing supplies away from the loyalists, bolstering traders and causing an all-round ruckus. One of the main reasons why the Istvan drop site massacre was such an overwhelming victory for the traitor legions is because the Mechanicum had recently created armor-piercing bolter rounds.
Fantastic.
Astartes.
Fantastic.
In a battle, each traitor bullet was worth about 3 loyalist bullets in terms of damage. The true birth of the Dark Mechanicum wasn't this treachery, however. It was when Kelbor Hal opened up the vaults of Moravec, which were the no sealed
Here it
vaults
is.
discussed before.
Here it is.
Warped infused technology, a lot of chaos, and insane viruses. When Kelbor embraced the technology and its tainted code, it unleashed literal chaos all across Mars. Computers started playing hentai on full blast. Fleshlights grew teeth, and it was all
Oi.
time. It also twisted many of the Mechanicum adepts into chaos abominations. They begun making cook shit to help the War Master's cause. However, as we know, the power of friendship prevailed, and Horus's bold, shiny head got splattered as the Emperor killed him and won the heresy for the Imperium. With Horus's defeat, the traitor legions fled to the Eye of Terror, leaving the traitorous Mechanicum a bit, vulnerable. With the loyalist counterattack combined with the loyalist elements of the Mechanicum rising up, the traitor Mechanicum, which was now the Dark Mechanicum, also fled to the Eye of Terror. Now, one of GW's greatest crimes has been almost completely ignoring the Dark Mechanicum.
Yeah, what the heck?
Post-heresy.
When I heard about this,
no models, bare bones lore.
I have heard they're gonna get their new models. I don't know if that's true or not.
However, to their credit, this is kind of lore accurate. The Eye of Terror has fuck all Forge Worlds, terrible mineral extraction efficiency.
Well, except for
people
Mash
who know
Store.
how to build shit. On top of that, each Dark Mechanicum adept is a free agent, doing whatever they want or serving the highest bidder. There is no unity of purpose like there is for the newly reformed Imperial Mechanicus.
Not yet.
The Dark Mechanicum would rather perform fucked up experiments or shove demons in machines
You
rather than
bet.
help the trader's cause. Chaos Knights
Still.
and Titans are still a thing, which means there are definitely still plenty of Dark Mechanicum afloat. You know, that's about it. Funnily enough,
toys.
even though the Dark Mechanicum
They have so much toys.
right about the Emperor not being the Omnissiah, they think the Omnissiah
Kinda.
is a warp entity, an aspect of the Chaos Gods.
Kinda.
Very wrong.
Very,
More wrong
very
than calling
close.
The Emperor the Omnissiah.
Kinda close.
I would love to see Mars's reaction to the news that their god is a fucking Xeno. It makes sense why they get such a hard-on for Necron Tech now. They have the same daddy. Other than the philosophical differences, is there really much difference between the Mechanicus and Dark Mechanicum? Is it unfair to call the Dark Mechanicum evil when the Mechanicus also performs fucked up experiments and procedures that seem to exist purely to laugh in the face of ethics? Yes, there is actually key differences.
Let's
The
see.
Mechanicus is an
Let's see.
uncaring machine. it values logic, efficiency, and effectiveness.
As it should be.
Something that seems cruel and unethical, it's merely the unfortunate byproduct of the fact that their method is the best for getting that job done. They do not torture people for fun. They do not build abominations for a laugh. They have a strict red line.
Oh wait.
They do not cross.
What was that again?
That line doesn't exist for the Dark Mechanicum.
Oh, okay.
They blend 1 million babies in a stadium-sized blender that use the baby-fied muck from the blend to lubricate the armor joints in their Chaos Knights.
As it should be.
It is the best lubricant, but because they are fucked in the head. I'm saying that though, not all of them are like that. There are many who haven't drunk the Kool-Aid, however don't believe in the Emperor and like to do ethics-free experiments. Deltrian, a Dark Mechanicum adept who used to serve the Night Lords, was actually a pretty cool guy. If it wasn't for the fact that he was on a Night Lord ship, you wouldn't have been able to tell him any different from any other Mechanicus adept. However, the Mechanicus are extremely embarrassed and hateful towards their faithless cousins, and will prosecute them with extreme prejudice, which is probably one of the reasons why the Dark Mechanicum servants don't like to leave the Eye of Terror often. Getting tortured by a loyalist, fanatical, mechanical hentai monster will be a shit experience.
Oh yeah.
I guess
the Mechanicus will do that.
The fact that the original purpose of the Dark Mechanicum was to push the boundaries of science and technology beyond anything that had ever been created. No limit, no red tape. Just pure invention and innovation. However, almost everything the Dark Mechanicum creates now is the complete opposite. Warp-infused tech stolen from Xenos or Imperial forces.
To create new, devastating technology.
Just sorcery and witchcraft, which follows no understanding of science. But what do we expect? The Chaos Kool-Aid has shown to be a great way to become ugly, lose your soul, and become the exact opposite of what you originally intended when you first drank the Kool-Aid. But hey, it's the Dark Mechanicum which creates the gear for the noise machines, so we'll give them a pass. If you enjoy,
they're the reasons why all the toys are available. They're the reason why all of them are available.
Do with it. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the real subscribe button for more unethical content. Join the Discord for more memes, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
So, alright, so I'll end it. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. We'll just end it there. Alright, yes! Now, of course, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't talking through the video because, like I said, I want you guys to hear of the glory of the Dark Mechanicum. But yeah, the Adeptus Star, the Adeptus Mechanicus, all about red tape. But the Dark Mechanicum, all about good, basically. Sick. What was it? What was? There was a phrase I used to say. Wait, there was a phrase that people used to say. Wait, they still used to say. Oh yeah. Advancement requires sacrifice. Or in other words, in the Dark Mechanicum, do whatever it takes to get the new stuff, to create new stuff. Yes, Dark Mechanicum are not what they used to be, but they're still the place where you want to get your toys of awesome toys. I mean, have you seen the machinery they make? Now, like I said, I think this is a year before Vastor was announced. I don't know. Please tell me in the comments if this is before Vastor the Archivane was announced. Because right now, the way we're saying, I don't think this was before. Either way, Vastor, yeah, the Archivane. The way, remember when they said that basically Vastor, the Mechanica, sees the Omnissiah as a warp being? Well, Vastor is that kind of warp being. So, like I said, if GW does do a Mechanicum, like I said, we're still, I don't know, we're gonna have some Mechanicum, Mechanicum things yet. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if there's any news about that. But all I know is that if they ever have any Dark Mechanicum plastic toys, I would want the lore to coincide with Vastor. I want Vastor to be the new leader, of the Dark Mechanicum. Seriously, if you haven't heard Vastor of the Archivane, my God, he's an epic chaos demon. Sorry, I'm so excited. But yeah, the Dark Mechanicum, no red tape, advancement of any cost, in any way possible. There is no, they're effed up, but come on. When you have to deal with the false Omnissiah all the time, you really think red tape is gonna? You really think they don't want to do something? Like I said, I mean, they're the reason why the chaos army. Sorry, I'm so excited because it's so happy. Like I said, I'm a noob. I'm so happy. I'm still noobish, still noob, but still, yes, the Dark Mechanicum. Sorry, I'm so excited. Yes, Dark Mechanicum. Basically, it's chaos engines. All the chaos weapons. Everything are made by them. Well, like I said, that was until I found out that Vastor is the reason why most of the toys exists. Because Vastor spoiler alert, is the owner of the Forge world of the the Warp Forge in the in the game in the series. Ah, yes, I forgot what the Solar Forge, Warp Forge. I don't know. Yes, Vastor is the sole owner of the Warp Forge, and guess what? He is the arms dealer of all 4 factions of the Chaos Gods. The Chaos Gods bow down to Vastor. They all look at Vastor as their arms dealer, and none of them wants to push him to join the side because, like they always say, do not piss off your arms dealer. Because guess what? Because the arms dealer can cut you off, and all the other guys would just have some fun with you. I'm not joking. Like I said, Lord Vastor is literally the arms dealer of all 4 Chaos Gods, and all of them do not want to do anything to piss him off. When I heard that, oh, the power! I just had that calling for Vastor. I don't know why. I just had that calling for Vastor. And now it's so fortunate that there's not enough dark lore of the Dark Mechanicum. Hopefully there's gonna be lore in the future for the Dark Mechanicum, because I really want Vastor to have them on his side, especially since the lore has them seriously worshipping a warp being. Vastor, warp being, potential here. Come on, GW, we need this. But either way, now make an announcement that yes, I have this. My faction is the Dark Mechanicum. The Dead's Mechanicus are going to be the first faction that's going to be the calling for me, but the Dark Mechanicum, unfettered red tape, no unfettered inventions. That is where it lies. I want the best toy, so if that means I have to make sacrifices, so be it. I mean, I do that now anyway. Why do you think I have experimentation facilities for? Either way, sorry, this video is taking so long because I'm still new, but I like 40k. I mean, seriously. But either way, hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know, what your faction do you like? Do you like the Mechanicum? Do you wish the Dark Mechanicum had more lore into it? Do you think Vastor may get the Dark Mechanicum on his side? Do you think the Mechanicum will side with Vastor? And what do you think should the lore be for the Dark Mechanicus? Do you want, like I said, and does anyone have information of whether or not the Dark Mechanicum will have any new lore and new plastic? Please, please let me know. And before I say anything, no, I'm not a model maker. I just like hearing the lore before anyone comes after me. No, I just like hearing the lore, and my faction is the Dark Mechanicus. Doesn't mean I will get models. In fact, I'll pay someone else to make them for me if I have to. But either way, yes, that's about it. Now, for the glory of Chaos Steel, and the glory to the True Omnissiah. My Dark Minions, like and subscribe, comment, subscribe down below to join my dark army. Should I say Dark Mechanical Army? Yeah, to join my dark army. That dark army, I have every version of villainy under my command. Whatever, dark army. And sorry, I'm just so excited here. I don't know why. And you guys have no choice here. You guys have no choice. You have to do it. You got no choice, or else I will order your order you to be headed to the experimentation facilities. Besides, we need more people there. Oh yes, I suggest you join me willingly. Either way, one way or another, you should be lucky that if I decide, oh gosh, I can't, I'm so excited. Just to let you know, I have 2 facilities. One for experimentation facilities, the other volunteer association. And you better hope you get sent to the volunteer association, because that one, at least you get to live with. I guess there at least you get to have the freedom of working. Where I suggest you go, the experimentation facilities. Well, you can imagine it. So yes, do what I say. Join my dark army. Like the video to help get this to the algorithm. Share the video because it helps me out as well. This video is taking longer than anticipated. It's supposed to be a short video, but it's not, because I'm too excited about the Dark Mechanicum. I'm too excited here. And also share the video to help me move forward. And don't forget to also press the black bell to be notified when my videos pop up. Or just come to my channel every once in a while to see if I upload or not. Because you know how YouTube is. YouTube's channel likes to go against me. To stop spreading the word of the Dark Mechanicum. Either way, for right now, my Dark Minions. Or should I say, my Dark Mechanist. Mechanicus Minions. There you go. This Missed!